how's everything? I know it's been a week since we haven't met. And in case you have forgotten me, I'm Claire. You can also call me Yiling. I'm a graduate student in Hangzhou and also an intern at a tech company. So by day, I work in the office, and at night, I stay in my rented room and struggling with my graduation thesis. So life is just insanely busy these days, and I simply do not have time to talk with you guys, but I miss you so much. So actually, I'm shooting this video within 2 days. And so if you noticed the facial differences in my face, or if you noticed some weird cuts within this video, just ignore it. And I think you understand. Love you. But these are just fake laughs. I now feel quite frustrated actually. And I think you know why. That's because my workplace friend, actually also one of my best friends in my life and also my mentor. I call him mentor because although he's only several months older than me, he has worked in this company for more than a year, so he's much experienced, and he taught me everything he has learned previously in order to help me be more professional. And I'm really appreciative of that. And now he's leaving. I know it's a little bit naive to feel sad for things like that. No, it's workplace. People come and go, and that's normal. No one is stuck with anyone together. But still, when you finally make friends at workplace, when the people you work with every day, when the people you grab lunch with every day, when the people you share anecdotes with every day, and every day works like that. So it's very easy to take all these things for granted. So when all these things are suddenly gone, you will feel an empty hole at the bottom of the heart. And that's what I'm experiencing right now. So it's really a sad story. I think you got me. But still, a hilarious twist happened previously. And I got this news. I knew he will leave when we were on a business trip together, just passing the West Lake. You know the West Lake? I mentioned it in my previous video. It's one of the most beautiful lakes in Hangzhou and even in the whole China. And while I was totally immersed in the beauty of the West Lake, he suddenly told me, "You know, Eileen, don't feel sad, but I will leave the company for within 1 month." And I totally burst into tears because we were close friends. We are close friends. We are still friends, I think, because we are close friends. And at that time, I somehow got a gut feeling that he might resign because through his attitudes and through his behaviors. But still, when my guessing got confirmed, I just broke down and I burst into tears while saying, "Well, you have left such a traumatic experience on me near the West Lake, so I will never go to the West Lake again." But just 2 weeks later, my brother went to visit me, and we went to sightseeing alongside the West Lake. But still, the West Lake has left such a traumatic experience on me for at least 2 weeks. But putting the joke aside, it is still a really sad story and quite frustrating, I think, because we have went through together so much. It's not my first time to be an intern, but it's the longest time since it's the place where I worked the longest, and we have held many interesting and meaningful exhibitions, and we went to very thrilling events together, and we worked late in the office to tackle tasks that seemed impossible at that time but worked out really successful later on. And these are all beautiful memories. And it is also my mentor who strongly recommended me in front of my boss. And that's why I still remain here to be an intern, because my boss promised me to offer me an opportunity to work as a full-time employee. Not not many interns get the opportunity like that. So I really thank my mentor for that. But still, I am facing tremendous challenges these days, because with my mentors leaving, now there's a hiring gap within my department. So now I need to shoulder all the responsibilities of my mentor's tasks. That's really a challenge for me because, to be honest, I did not perform well. I lack experience, and I need to tackle with my graduation thesis. And I need to win the recognition of my boss so I could earn the return offer. I think I need to go through all this, and it will not be a joyful experience, definitely. But still, I think if I could go over all these difficulties, I will turn to someone I will feel proud of. And I think my mentor will be proud of me as well, who I believe is watching this video. By the way, you make my life miserable because of your leaving. No, I'm just joking. And let's move on to a more exciting part. So I cannot wait to share with you what I bought as a farewell gift. It's a Chinese 山鬼花钱. By literal translation, it means a kind of money that is not used for spending, but for protection, meaning it's a talisman. And for this one, it is made of pure gold. So I saved money for about 2 weeks, I think. But as an intern, I do not earn much, so still it's a very little one. But look how shining it is. So, and how delicate. So I still think it's a very good gift. And I like to talk more about 山鬼花钱 because I think it's really interesting. So it's connected with Taoism. Taoism is one of the most traditional Chinese philosophy that calls for finding inner peace among this ever-changing world. And 山鬼花钱 usually has two versions. The two versions both have the same front side, which is carved with Taoist words for protection and fighting against evil powers. The difference lies on the back side, which is carved with two different kinds of baguas. You know bagua? I should talk about what bagua is. Well, for ancient Chinese people, they are very wise, and they try to find out a way to explain how the world works. So they developed different kinds of baguas, which is still used by Chinese fortune tellers and scholars who are specialized in traditional Chinese custom study nowadays. And for 山鬼花钱, which is carved with two baguas, as I previously mentioned, the first one is the heaven bagua, and the second one is the post-heaven bagua. For the heaven bagua, it means people should accept life as it is and wish it all the best. And for the post-heaven bagua, it means although life is very changeable, it works in a very mysterious ways, and we still try to seize all the opportunities as we could and try to make the disadvantages into advantages. So although I hope things are all the best for my dear mentor, but I seriously believe he's kind of the guy who would fight it until the very last. And I hope my little talisman would bring him good luck on his exciting path. So I chose him the post-heaven bagua. And now I think that's all I want to talk about the gift. And now let's start packing, so I deliberately chose a very ordinary wooden box. And I will tell my mentor not to open it until we said goodbye, because I'm afraid he would refuse the gift because it's a little expensive. But it's not about money at all. It's about just finding the perfect gift for him. And before packing, we should write him a postcard. See, I bought very beautiful postcard with Taylor Swift printed on the front side because it is his favorite singer. And let's start writing.
Hey Sean, I hope this letter finds you doing great. When I was buying this postcard, I felt like I had a million things to say to you. But now that I'm actually putting pen to paper, I don't even know where to start. Because even though we've known each other for less than a year, we've already been through so much together. So I'm going to start with the most important thing, this farewell gift. It's a carefully chosen talisman called Shangui Hua Qian. It's a Taoist artifact used for blessings. I've always admired the Taoist philosophy of being detached and keeping inner peace, which is one of the reasons I picked this out for you. Oh, and please don't stress about it being too expensive. The shop was actually having a massive 5th anniversary sale that day, so I bought it for way below the market gold price. It's really a great deal. Plus, right after I bought it, it completely sold out in their store, so I'm honestly convinced this was custom made by the universe just for you. I couldn't be happier with it. After doing a little bit research, I found out there are 2 different versions of this coin. The front has the same Taoist words for protection and wealth, but the back has different Bagua patterns. One is the Heaven Bagua, and the other is the Post-Heaven Bagua. From my understanding, the Heaven Bagua is about the world in its original state. It's all about letting things naturally be. But the post-heaven Bagua is about how humans respond to change, emphasizing that human effort can change dynasty. Even though you always say, keep things light and everything will go right, maybe we just naturally see reflections of ourselves in others. Because I always see the side of you that fights for what you want and constantly challenges yourself. So naturally, I chose the post-heaven Bagua for you. I hope it helps you turn any bad luck into blessings and make you absolutely unstoppable. Though honestly, I hope your journey is so smooth that you never run into any bad luck to begin with. I chose this gift because I thought it suited you perfectly, but also as a huge thank you for always taking such good care of me and encouraging me. You always humbly brush it off, saying that's just what a mentor is supposed to do, but I know it's not the whole truth. This isn't my first internship. I know not every mentor gives feedback on every single task, and I know not every mentor pours their heart into teaching their intern, constantly worrying they might not be getting enough support. Actually, you've had a massive impact on me without even realizing it. You've probably completely forgotten this. When the other intern, Joyce, first joined the team and we were all grabbing food, you told her, our work can be sometimes pretty tough, but who knows, maybe you'll be like Eileen and just bounce back stronger with every setback. I think it was Lacan who said that our complete understanding of ourselves comes partly from self-evaluation and partly from how others see us. So when I heard you say that, I was incredibly surprised and happy, even though I was constantly stressing out behind the scenes and doubting my abilities. It turns out that in people's eyes, I was someone who bounced back even stronger. There are so many moments like this. I couldn't possibly list them all. As time goes on, I might slowly forget the specific feedback you gave me on my tasks, but that feeling of being fiercely validated and unconditionally supported, that's going to keep me going for a very, very long time, no matter where I am. Paper is short, but the feelings are deep. It's getting late and I really shouldn't keep rambling. When I first found out you were leaving, I was so sad and didn't want to let you go. But now I'm just incredibly excited. It's like I can see this challenging but super bright future ahead of you, just like you see it. I really wish I could meet your future boss just so I could tell them, Sean is an absolute rock star. You are so incredibly lucky to have him. Sure, you might come across employees with slightly better technical skills, but you will probably never find someone as genuine, talented, and kind-hearted as Sean. I'm really not exaggerating. Just when you truly admire someone, you see them as the absolute best in the world. And even if that admiration doesn't always align with the standard, conventional metrics, I'm 100% sure you are going to appreciate him just as much as I do. Just like you're definitely going to meet so many people in the future who appreciate you as much as I do. But obviously, I still have to be your favorite intern. All the best, Ely.